Live on the page. All right, let's kick it off.
All right. Well, hey, happy Saturday, everyone. Welcome to our event this morning. So excited that we have quite a group of live attendees here and here on the Zoom with us. And I'm sure we have quite a number of other live attendees watching from the page and the Facebook group and also on the replay page. So thank you for taking some time to invest with us today. My name is Paul Hitchings. I'm a co-founder of the Home Business Academy. And today I'm super excited because I had the opportunity to introduce my business partner, and he's going to take us through an overview of something that I believe is very, very special. We started a company back in 2016, and we've been doing some really great things in the world together as a community. And this is going to be really good for you to pay close attention to if you are looking for a way to grow a residual income, an extra income, an income that can make a difference for yourself and your family and the people that you care about. If you're looking for a way to learn how to market anything that you're selling, products, services, business opportunity in a better way, this can be really, really beneficial for you. And if you're a member of the Home Business Academy already, which is the name of the company that we're all talking about today, this is also going to be really, really great for you because Mike is going to take you through an overview so that you can be very oriented, you can be very clear what you have access to, where to find things, how to get started in the best way so that you can achieve whatever goal and dream it is that you have for yourself. The other thing that I wanted to mention is it's important, I think, to pay attention. You know, one of my favorite mentors, Jim Rohn, a multimillionaire from Idaho, one piece of advice he gave me a number of years ago is wherever you are, be there. And if you've made the decision to be here today with us, I would love to encourage you to be present with us today. Have your consciousness here engaged. If you're in the Zoom with us, type your name in the chat. Let us know where you're plugging in from. Ask questions, engage with us, be here. That's one way that we can all get the most from this time that we're going to invest together. And I will also say that it's an investment. One attribute of successful people I've noticed over the years, and I noticed George Brown, he's here today, the Restless CEO. He gave us a great example of this last Saturday. He was on our event last Saturday. And one of the things that he said is that he's attended several of these events. And, why would he keep coming to the same type of thing? Well, one reason is because it's a little different every week. And George also gave us a clue in this post that he made in our social media group. He said, I attend these because I know that I can pick up little nuggets here and there, something new. And I would love for all of us to look for something we can take away today that can be beneficial to our lives, to our businesses, regardless of, the specific outcome of the information that's presented to you today. We can get better. One of my favorite quotes from Bob Proctor, Mike, my business partner, and I went to an event over in San Diego, and he was teaching from stage. This was before he, passed on. And he said, I have license to brag because none of this stuff is mine. And I love that quote because it's an indication that we can pick things up from people. We can learn from people. And the more great information, nuggets, phrases we pick up, we can then use. We become better speakers. We become more influential, more impactful. And I believe all of that can happen for us today. So I'm going to stop rambling here, and I'm going to give Mike an introduction, and I'm going to pass the baton over to him. And I do want to just share a little bit of a stock introduction that we have on our website. So this is Mike. Teaching from stage at a big event a number of years ago. And he is one of the co-founders, obviously. So Mike Hobbs, it says here on the page, is a former military vet turned expert internet marketer and home business entrepreneur. He and his wife, Christy, live in sunny southern Utah with their 6 amazing kids. Mike has been recognized as a top producer in both network marketing and affiliate marketing, winning competitions and being listed on the leaderboards for some of the biggest names and companies in the business. He's affectionately known president of prosperity, or the Titan of tech in some of his closer circles, hinting at his talents and passions for helping home business entrepreneurs find more success through innovative marketing strategy. In what some might call a dog-eat-dog world, you'll never fail to find Mike serving in the trenches, showing up to webinars, and answering questions in social media chat groups to help those looking to him for leadership. He's truly one of the best in the business, and we are fortunate and honored to have his leadership with us here in the Home Business Academy. And, it strikes me that that last line, we are fortunate and honored to have his leadership with us here in the Home Business Academy. Sometimes phrases are just kind of thrown out there, but that, we really are fortunate and honored to have Mike Hobbs here with us today, teaching us today, and serving us continually moving forward. Mike, I've known him now for over a decade. I can't believe it. We met in 2011, actually, on a cruise in the Bahamas. And I know Mike probably as well or better than most anyone I know in my life. We spend countless hours talking on the phone, on webinars. We've met up at many events over the years. We've had deep conversations at events we've done with our company. We'll do the event, all day, and we're together. And then at night we go back to our hotel room, which we usually share a room. He's got a bed next to mine, and we stay up late into the night talking about how we can serve people in a better way, how we can, enhance what it is that we're doing. And I love Mike. I trust Mike. He's proven, as it said in the description, he's generated incredible financial results. And that's coming from a place of low financial results. In fact, just one quick story that I remember Mike used to tell. He hasn't told it recently, but his story has always stuck with me. When he was he'd been married and he had, a few kids, not too long into his marriage. And his wife's Christy sent him to the store to get groceries, and he'd gone to the grocery store, had loaded up the cart, had the groceries, was in the checkout line. Gets to be his turn. Cashier rings up the groceries. Price comes up. Mike swipes the card, declined, and the checkout clerk says, "I'm sorry, sir. Your card's declined." He says, "What? No, that can't be right. Swipe it again. Decline." And he was not that day able to buy groceries for his family. And he had to take a drive home from the grocery store, trying to figure out, what is he going to say to his wife? How's he going to show up as a dad without groceries? And that's a true story. And that's an indication of where he was, at one point in his life. But Mike's a fighter. He didn't let that keep him down, and he kept going, and he kept getting around people that could teach him things that could make a positive difference in his life and his business. And he went from, that type of a situation to being able to generate literally millions of dollars on the internet. Mike's built several $1 million businesses. He had one business, brought in $1 million in a year. The company that we started, we have now paid. I'll just give a quick, cool, exciting announcement. Yesterday, we are updating the books, and we crossed the $4 million, not generated, but paid out to affiliates mark. So, in our company, we paid out over $4 million in commissions to affiliates, and Mike's a big part of that. He co-founded this company. He leads this company, and I just love him. He's got a heart of gold, and I think you're going to pick up a lot of value from tuning in and paying attention to Mike. So with that, Mike, I will turn the time over to you, and I'm excited to hear what you have for us today.
Thank you, Paul. And I think we co-lead it because it's, I have some certain strengths and yeah, what's cool about the partnership Paul and I have is because he said we met over a decade ago. We were actually working together synergistically prior to HBA. If you're brand new here, type a 1 in the chat, by the way, so we can recognize you. If you're on the page, welcome. If you're a guest, you can type a 1 in the comments as well if you want. But one of the things that I love about Paul is we were working synergistically prior to HBA. So before we even co-founded a company, and what's even cooler is, so he said we met on a cruise. Yeah, we met on a cruise, but we were actually not directly on the same team, right? He was sidelined to me. And we were sidelined for many years. In fact, even when in the company that prior to HBA, that Paul and I were both on the leadership council, he was in my upline, but because of the compensation plan, I was a couple levels lower than him on that company. So he was cut out of anything that I did. So we never actually made money from each other's efforts, yet we worked synergistically together. We combined team resources. We held events together, and that right there, because we did that, I think that's why when we decided to create a company, that it worked, right? Sometimes you see business partners go into business with an idea and a good idea, and then it falls apart because they don't work synergistically. But I think we kind of had that down pat. We already were working synergistically for many years prior to even the foundation of the company. So anyway, thanks for the introduction again. I'm excited to be here. I'm excited for everybody to learn more about the HBA products. So kind of the outline of this is we're going to go into exactly, why we even created a company, why, like, what are the products, exactly what the products are. Some people always ask about that, like they buy a business and they don't even know what they bought. We're doing our best to make sure the sales material shows people exactly what they're getting, but that's why we do these new member orientations, to solidify exactly what the products are, and so you can get excited about them. Obviously, the pricing and the compensation plan alongside that. So we want you guys to be 100% in the know of exactly what you're getting inside the Home Business Academy. We're also going to just kind of briefly walk you through where to log in, where to start, and then a marketing plan, because that's important when you're getting into a business. Okay, let me just emphasize the word business. You're not getting a job here. Okay, if that's what you're looking for, you need to go to Craigslist or you need to go to somewhere else, because this is not a job. This is a business. And a business requires some effort, right? I don't know any business on the planet that exists that does not require effort. And the good news, though, is it doesn't require as much effort as starting like a brick and mortar business, but it does require effort in its own way. So it's just important that everybody realizes that before they start, because if you don't, you might join and go, oh, this is a business. Right? Yes, it is a business, and you do have to do some work. Now, fortunately for you, because Paul and I have a lot of experience, we're shortening the learning curve. So one of the core founding values that we believe in is simplicity, right? So we believe in quality, simplicity, and putting people first. Quality, simplicity, and putting people first. So because we believe in those three qualities, that we simplify the learning curve for you. So we give you certain things to start out with. We help you do your marketing. We do lots of live masterminds together so we can work together and help you shorten that learning curve. Because back when I first started, like Paul was mentioning, in 2000, my actual first business ever was 2003, and I remember and actually, let me ask this question to anybody in here: who has joined a company in the past where they told you to write out a list of friends and family, and that was your marketing plan? Anyone do that? Go ahead and type a 7 in the chat, or on the page. If you're on the page, type a 7 if you were ever told to write out a list of friends and family. Okay, 7. Now let me ask you this, everyone who's typing the 7. So Danny, Kathy, Arnita, Bill, James, Bob, Elva. Horrible advice. Cool. Um, Now let me ask you this. Who actually did it? Just say I did. Who actually did it and called the list? I'm curious on who took action, right? Martin did. Okay, Bill. Okay, awesome. We have lots of action takers in the chat. Arnita, Lori, Michelle, Danny. Nice. Well, that was me. Your family hated you after that. That's crazy. That was me. I went to this business meeting. I got excited about network marketing. This is 2003, and the RVP of the company came over to my house. He actually came over to my house, and the first advice he gave was, okay, write down all your family members or just friends and family on a list that you can think of, from top to bottom. And I think he said 20 names. And so I put those 20 names down and I did it, right? But here was the thing. He's like, okay, call the first one right now. And I was like, are you serious? Like, most people, when you're given advice, who has been given advice and then you just put it off for hours or like days or years, right? So one thing I learned from this person who was very, very successful, he was like a top earner in that company, is the faster you take action, the faster results you're going to get. Now, again, I don't like that strategy anymore, but I do like the concepts of what he was teaching me, because I wrote down the list and he said, okay, call the first person right now. So I want you guys to get that. He wanted me to take action literally on the first day I joined that business. I was already in action. I didn't have my license because we had to get a license in that company. We had to do a whole bunch of things to get set up. But he had me calling someone on day number 1, taking action on day number 1. And what was funny about that is he told me exactly what to say. He said, do this. And I did it. And my dad, who I called, signed up. So right there on the spot, my very first call ever, I made a sale. Like, how cool is that? Now I know that's not the same result as a lot of you are like, oh, my family hates me now. Well, this person was really a good trainer, and he told me a really good script to use. And so I did it, and it was more of like it was a win-win for everybody type of company, because I was saving people money on the thing they already had, etc. So it wasn't that hard of a sale. But one thing I learned the most is not the friends and family thing. It's not the result right away. It was the action. Right? It was the action. So when we go through today and I give you some action steps, I want you to pretend like you were me when I first started in 2003. And when the RVP, the person who was making a lot of money, told me certain steps to take, I want you to take action quickly and actually implement what we teach. There's actually a training inside of our Fast Start where we help people get results quickly. It's kind of like that same concept, except you don't have to do it with friends and family, which is pretty cool. You don't have to call your friends and family to do it. But there's a lot of people who skip it. There's a lot of people who don't do it and take action. So anyway, the reason I'm mentioning that story is because it was my first success, my very first call, and you're probably like, "Well, wow, you made your first sale in but here's the thing. I was brand new then. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't have financial literacy, right? I was brand new, and what ended up happening was 30 days into that company, I didn't make very much money. Like I think I made 30 sales in that company, and my check was $2 and something cents. And I don't know about you guys, but that does not excite me. Going out and making 30 sales for $2, right? It was just not, and I barely missed the bonus by like two or three sales. So I was frustrated because they said, okay, if you make this many sales and you get this many downline, then you're gonna get a $500 bonus. And I was like really motivated to get that bonus, and I didn't get it, and my check was so small. And the first thing I now that I look back on that experience, and I ended up quitting after 30 days in that company, but now that I look back on that experience, I could just tell myself, welcome to network marketing. Making 30 sales and making peanuts. 30 sales for peanuts. That was my first experience. Now, not all network marketing companies are that way, obviously. That, at least some of them pay out decent money per sale, but that was my first experience of network marketing, is making peanuts for many sales. In fact, I was thinking about that recently, and had I made, and what's crazy is I compare that to what we have here. I was thinking about it and I was like, man, I really wish we had HBA when I first started, right? Because the sale of the thing that in 2003, actually, probably it didn't really cost people money because they were switching their phone plan to a different phone plan, but it cost more than $25, which is our first product inside of HBA. And I was thinking about it for a second. I'm like, man, so 30 sales, and we'll get into the comp plan here in a minute, but 30 sales in HBA is just flagship product. We're not talking about any other products. Times 20 is $600 a month residual income. And there's a certain percentage who also get the other products when you make that many sales. And I was thinking about that. I'm like, man, had I just made those sales here, I would have been sold for life. Right? I would have been sold for life right out of the get-go. I would have had instant success. And I was like, man, but that's not the way other companies work. And we're not here to compete. We're not here to bash, but we are here to tell you the facts of life, right? The facts of business. There are a lot of things out there, and I'll just ask the crowd, have you ever been a part of a company that no longer exists? Let me know in the chat. Like type 8. If you've ever been a part of a company that doesn't exist today. It happens. So Martin, Lori, James, Sean. You see what I mean? Like there's a whole bunch of people. Have you ever been a part of a company that changes the comp plan? Have you ever been a part of a company that tells you one thing and delivers another? Have you ever been a part of a company that maybe the company owners start fighting and they break up, right? And they go their own ways, and then everybody quits, right? I don't know. There's just so many examples that have happened to me. I'm not going to go into all of them because we'd literally be here for 4 hours if I went into all of them. And I want to get you guys started quickly. And so I'm not going to go into that, but it happens. And in fact, one of my very first successes. So I had that first company in 2003. Later on, fast forward, I was going through lots of financial difficulties, years and years and years of struggle. And I finally hit the jackpot. I found a company. It was low cost. It was paying out high commissions up front. It was converting really well. People love the product. I thought I hit the jackpot. I made 20. So my business partner at the time, well, he wasn't my business partner, but he was my upline, right? And we worked together. So we went and we made a system where we were calling Craigslist leads. So we put an ad on Craigslist. They opted into the ad. We'd call the leads and close them right there on the phone. Now, these are leads that we generated, so that was the only leads that I ever called because I've called leads in the past, like cold leads, and that was not for me. But these were leads that asked us to call them, right? So we were doing it, and we were closing sales like clockwork. And I made $20,000 in 2 months. And so I was sitting here going, this is it. Like, this is the final company. I don't need to do anything else. I'm putting all my eggs in this basket, right? And 2 months into it, and I quit everything. I was like, there's nothing else I'm going to do. This is the company. This is the one. It's even trading on it was publicly traded. So I thought it was just like rock solid, right? It's a rock solid company, great product, great comp plan, great everything. I had a great team that I was working with. Everything looked so good. I made 20 grand in 2 months. And then here's what happened. I get this phone call. Actually was in the military at the same time, right? And I actually went to Bulgaria. I was deployed to Bulgaria for a training mission. And so I was there, and my wife actually got the call, and then she called me like when we were on my down day. And she's like, guess what? They called me and told me that the way that we're marketing, they don't like it. And so they are lowering our commission. So basically, they told us they were going to give us, we were making like $180 on a $35 sale. So it was ridiculous, right? Like a ridiculous amount. They lowered it to 1 for 1. So it was like you make a $40 sale, you make $40 instead of 180. And that's still pretty good. Like if you look at it, like now that I look back at it, for making a $40 sale and making $40, that's 100%, for upfront commission. But when you're telling everybody like you're making 180 every time you make a $40 sale, and then you go from that to lowering your commission to $40 per sale, it throws I don't know about you guys, but anytime anyone ever changes the compensation plan or the terms on you, do you guys love that or hate it? Right? Do you like that? Like, I don't like it. I think it was like, what the heck? What's your problem? Like, we literally brought in all these customers, but here's the kicker. These companies, they don't care about you. All they do is care about the bottom line, right? So if they're paying out an advance commission to you, like that company was, and they don't agree with your marketing strategy, even though we had 0 chargebacks in that company at that point, then they're going to change the terms on you. They're going to change the comp plan. So they not only lowered my commission rate, they looked at my downline, and there was even some people in my downline that were not doing the Craigslist strategy. Like, so, shame on me for doing Craigslist, right? Posting in a job site, right? Shame on me, right? But they punished my entire team because of what I did. So they looked at my entire team and they lowered everyone's commissions in the entire downline from me down and to the $40. And that caused a mass exodus. so then so we had no chargebacks, everybody loving the product, everybody loving the comp plan, everybody loving that company. And then we had a mass exodus when they did this. And I didn't tell people to exit. I was like, come on, just keep it. It's fine. You're still making pretty good money. You're still making $40 on a $40 sale. You're still getting an advance commission, but people were pissed, right? And they all started charging back. And then I looked in my account and I had like a negative $12,000 balance. So like charge back city because they did a change like that. And I had literally no chargeback before that. But the reason I'm mentioning this story is because I thought I hit the jackpot. I thought I hit this is the one. This is the greatest thing that's ever been done. They're paying out like 700% commissions. Right? That was like the headline, 700% commissions because they paid an advance commission. But what they didn't tell you is the owners, because they were trading on the public stock exchange, they are very particular on where you market, right? They're willing to change any of the terms on a drop of a hat. And I didn't realize that. And that is what happened in that company. And the reason I mention the story is it is really just to tell you why we exist, why HBA exists. Because that experience, we don't ever want you to go through that. So one of the things that Paul and I decided to do was, let's create a company where we don't change the terms on you. If we do any changes, it's add-ons, right? If we do anything to the products, we add on to the products. We add on to the different things that we do. Like, we don't change what we promise, right? We don't change the comp plan and be like, oh, we're gonna enhance. Anyone ever get PTSD when someone tells you they're gonna enhance the compensation plan? Right? Like, I've seen a couple companies do this earlier this year. And again, I'm not going to knock them because they did make the comp plan better, but I guarantee, because there's one company who went from a binary to a unilevel, right? And I'm not bashing that. I actually prefer unilevels better than binary. So personally, I think that's a good move, but it's not a good move for everybody who built the binary. Does that make sense? So anyone who built that and started getting amazing commissions from that binary compensation plan, the second they moved it to unilevel, I bet that person lost a lot of money. Think about that for a second. So anytime people do enhancements, even if it is an enhancement, it usually cuts someone off, right? It usually cuts somebody's income. And we don't agree with that. Like, we did not want that to happen, right? Or they'll increase prices or things would happen. So anyway, that's why we exist. Paul and I wrote down a bunch of things that we wanted to create. We wanted quality products. We wanted a quality compensation plan. We wanted something that people can promote and make a residual income for life. That is why HBA exists. So our vision here is freedom through principle-centered leadership, and we believe in principles. And here's our shirt. If you guys don't know, we wear this on literally everything, but it says Freedom Crusaders Alliance. And we have our tree here. And if I go close in, you'll see that they have little dollar signs for the leaves, right? So in HBA, money does grow on trees, but the tree is really a symbol for the oak, like an oak tree. And oak, there's a lot of symbolism with oak trees, and one of them is solid, rock solid, right? It's here to stay. So you can build these little residual incomes, little residual income tree leaves, I guess you could call them, on a solid oak tree. So it's not going to go anywhere. That's the thing. Like, and we run into a lot of issues as other companies as well, but it's not the issues that you run into, it's how you handle the issues. And our goal was to make the comp plan so good for an affiliate, but not bankrupt the company at the same time. So we came up with a concept of 80% commission. So 80% residual commission on our products. And we decided to do digital products. So, and I'll talk about the products here in just a second. So we have digital products instead of physical. And here is one insight that I want to give everybody. I'm going to tell you about the product specifically here in a second. Because we did digital products, we can pay a higher commission. Now, here is the difference though. Most compensation plans, the products cost more because they need to pay affiliates, not because it's a higher quality product. Let me just repeat that. In most physical product companies, they can build those products for really low cost, and they're not more expensive because they're higher quality. They're more expensive because of the comp plan. They need to pay affiliates. That's why they're more expensive. And that's with physical products. But with digital, you can deliver a higher quality product for a reasonable price because there's higher margin. And you can deliver a higher quality product for a higher price because it's, like I said, higher margin. With physical products, you are literally ripping people off to raise the price. like there's a difference. Because if you had a quality product, like, so if they actually, like, think about this, just think about it for a second. If a company is charging $80 a month for a product in the network marketing industry, what do you think that product costs them to make? Quality product. They're not making an $80 product. You guys realize that, right? They're not making even a $60 product with a $20 margin. They're not making a $30 product with a $30 margin. They're probably making a $5 product with a $75 margin. You guys get what I'm saying? They probably make that product for $5, and then they're paying out 75 or maybe even 15 at the most. Like, they're probably about $15 and they're charging 80. Now, why do you think that is? It's not because it's an $80 product, quality. It's because they need to pay the comp plan. Right? Now, with digital products, that's a different story. Because now you can deliver a high quality product and pay out 80% commission. Pay out high commissions. Because you can deliver more use value in a digital product. There's only so much value you can deliver on a physical product, and you're going to have hard costs. So you know, with that, you can't make the product better. Like, for example, if you had a vitamin, you can't just make the vitamin better without tapping into your margin, without lowering the comp plan, which companies do that. Right? They lower the comp plan to make the product better. So bottom line is, I love digital products because of that. And again, there's not to say there's not good products out there. You know, there's lots of good products out there. I even take a bunch of them, right? I buy a lot of products. And a lot of the times I usually look for products that that are high quality without a comp plan, right? Because then I realize that they're actually putting, you know, money into the product versus the comp plan. I don't like that. So when I'm building a company from home, I like to choose digital products because I know that you could deliver more use value than people are paying in cash value. And so let's get into some of the products for everybody who's here. And I will just show my screen. I think this will be the easiest way to cover all of the products. So hopefully you guys can see this. If not, let me know. but but anyway, so we have a back office. This is what it looks like. And we have 3 core products. I want everybody to just realize that we have 3 core products. And what we do as a company is, instead of launching new products or launching new things, we just add to the current ones. Does that make sense? So for example, if we have a funnel builder module or something to do with building websites, we add it to this product. We don't launch it. Like there's another training that one of our community members brought to us, where she's making a lot of money and marketing from Amazon influencer program right now. And she was like, hey, would there be any use value for a product like that in HBA? And we were just kind of talking, and we're not, there's no date on when we're going to put this in here, but it was just an idea. And we were like, yeah, we could probably throw that in the, the high value bonus trainings section of premium. And because there's a lot of people charging $299 for that kind of a course right out there. And it's more of like a marketing for Amazon affiliate program, but it's a marketing product. So instead of, like, we could have done a big campaign and we could have been like, new Amazon associate program taught in HBA, just a one-time cost of $67 and you get access to it. We'll just unlock it in your back office. We could have done that. That's what other companies do. Hey, we'll just charge you $67 one time for all current members. Okay, if you're a current member, we're going to give you 50% off. So we're going to charge only $37 or something, right? We could have totally done that. And that's what everyone else does. But instead of doing that, what we do is we just, and we did this with multiple leaders. So like, so that's one that's on the books that we're going to probably do. But then, like, for example, Amy Star Allen, she created a short form video lead generation course, literally a 4-day course. Again, we could have launched it and be like, for $199 one time, buy this course and we'll add it to your back office. That's what other companies do. When there's a marketing training from a leader or from us, we just add it for no additional charge to one of the products we currently have. We add on, we don't charge more. So that is one way that we put people first. Now, type a 11 if you think that that's a cool concept, right? Do you guys think that that's a cooler concept than product launches, nonstop product launches every week, right? Gia says 11, Rita 11. Awesome. Lots of 11s in the chat. So this is a concept we believe in. We want to put people first. So we have 3 core products, and all we do ever is add to these products. Okay? We've experimented with adding other products in the lineup, right? And we didn't like it. Like, we did it one time, and then we decided to turn those into bonuses, right? Later on. But so now we're back to the concept of 3 core products, and we just add to them. We don't product launch in HBA. So anyway, with that being said, we have the first product, which is HBA Funnel Builder. This is a funnel builder tool. It looks like this. Okay, so you get some preloaded pages when you first start. This is one of the pages that you get just preloaded into your back office. And then you can edit any of the elements on the page by just literally highlighting and typing. Hi, I can edit the pages. You know what I mean? So you could literally go into your preloaded pages and edit anything you want. You can change this image to whatever you want. You can connect this form So all the different main autoresponders in the industry. In fact, if I click applications, you'll see there's GetResponse, MailChimp, MailerLite, ActiveCampaign, Aweber, Musen. And then if you want to connect it to a webhook, if you know about those, you can do that. You can also use Zapier, which will connect it to basically anything. But basically, you can have full control of these websites. You can edit any of them by just clicking. You can add elements by drag and drop. Okay, so this is literally a full-blown funnel building tool. You can add videos, you can add any element. There's also a store. So you can have an e-commerce store inside of your funnel builder. You can have a full-blown CRM that you can take notes on people. You can sell products. In fact, we have the entire Home Business Academy membership area with these little sidebars and modules and products at the top. This is all built in the funnel builder. And some people are like, "Are you sure that's built in the funnel builder?" I don't know how you guys do that. It's built in the funnel builder. Like, I'll just show you. Here is what it looks like. So as you can see, funnel builder welcome. We've got the sidebar, we've got the header, right? We got the menu bar. See how we have the module there? And then right here, look at that. Here's the same page. Woohoo, welcome aboard, start here. Woohoo, welcome aboard, start here, right? Like, we literally built this entire membership site in our own funnel builder. And this product only costs $25 a month. That's it. You could do all that for $25 a month. Notepad. Hold on. Let me just open up a notepad real quick. So we got funnel builder, $25 a month. Now, you guys tell me what other funnel building tools that allow you to build membership sites, sales pages, capture pages, bridge pages, you name it, what that would cost normally. You guys tell me in the chat to be able to do this. Now, we've even tested the pages for speed, and they are faster than any funnel builder out there. So, because we use Amazon cloud servers. So they are literally, and then we have everything built in-house in blocks, so it just makes it load quicker. So basically we have it laid out better than other funnel building systems to where the pages just load laser fast. So that right there alone is worth probably $100 a month. And we could have easily charged that and it would have been worth it. But TJ says well over 25. Martin says 198. Geo says $100 to $300 a month. Just short of $300 a month for one of the leading competitors. $97 and up. At least $197. So you see what I'm saying? Like, these are. I'm just asking the question. You guys are telling me the numbers out there. This is not a hyped up thing. It's literally $25 a month for a quality funnel builder tool. So I want to emphasize quality. Okay? Because it is. It's a quality funnel builder tool. Now, because it's a digital product, because we have a good relationship with people, we were able to get this to where we can pay out $20 a month residual income. Okay? Now, that is amazing. Like, there's companies who are $100 a month that don't pay $20 a month residual. You guys realize that? There's companies that are $200 a month that don't pay $20 residual. So I want you guys to really think about that. And yeah, even that company System.io, that costs more than $25 a month, and they probably don't pay out 80% commission. 80% commission. I challenge you to find a funnel building tool that pays 80% commission. I challenge you. You won't find it. The most you'll find is probably 20% or 30%, or maybe 40% if you're lucky. Right? You'll probably, that's the most you'll ever see. Also, $25 a month, maybe you'll find one, and it's probably crappy. I would just venture to say, if you find anything under $100 a month in the funnel builder industry, it's crap. So what makes us quality? Our values is what makes it quality. What we believe in HBA. That's why we talk about that in the beginning of the webinar, because that is what makes our products quality, is the values we believe in. We believe we should have quality products. So this is a quality product for $25 a month. We would not produce crap in HBA. That's not what we do. Like it's part of our core values. Like when we say our core values are quality, simplicity, and putting people first, that means we will not produce a crappy product. Does that make sense, everybody? That's not in our value. We don't have in our manifesto, we don't like, we produce crappy products so that we can make more money. Like that's not our manifesto. Like we produce quality products. And we also want you to build a residual income. Okay. So with that being said, you make $20 a month residual income. One level compensation plan. So one level. So it doesn't compete. It doesn't compete with any MLM or product you may be already promoting. It's a tool. It's a tool that any company on the planet. Let me just ask this question: how many businesses do you know that need a website? Right? Like, I mean, it's kind of a trick question, but it should be 100% of businesses. And if they don't have a website, they are literally behind on the times, right? They need one. So just because they don't have one doesn't mean they don't need one, right? So that's our first product, core product. It's a quality product that is probably worth $300 a month, but you only pay $25. Okay. And we pay 80% commissions. And we believe in over delivering, under promising and over delivering. And that's a major over deliver. Do you guys agree? The funnel builder, it's a major over deliver. Okay. So with that, the second core product, HBA Premium, traffic and conversions. It's exactly what it's named. Traffic and conversions. That's the product. The product is about getting traffic to your website, doing marketing. Like we get all this question all the time. And usually the question is from people who just own the funnel builder and don't own any other products. They're like, where do I go to get traffic? I watched some YouTube video that told me to buy this thing and it's not working. Right? And we're like, well, did you go through HBA Premium? Because that's literally what that product is about: traffic and conversions, how to get traffic and how to convert that traffic. That's literally the product. And most of the time when we get the question, where do I get traffic? It's not working. Someone watched a YouTube video and they're trying to do that. They're trying to learn from YouTube. Yeah, YouTube is great, but most of the time, if you want to learn traffic, you should be going through HBA Premium traffic and conversions. Okay. Does that make sense? And so here's just a couple of things. So there's pre-traffic, there's free traffic, Now, this product is meant to just, you go through all the pre-traffic just so you can get the foundation. But once you're done with that, you don't have to choose every single product in here or go through every single one. You can pick and choose. You can go through the traffic training and do one or two at the most. Like for me, I do YouTube and Facebook Lives. I started doing lives a little bit. But yeah, so those are the two things that I'm doing, YouTube and lives. I used to do Facebook, getting leads with Facebook. That used to be one of my strategies that I did. I kind of put that on the back burner and I'm just doubling down on YouTube and short form video. I guess I sort of do short form video as well. So I stick to like two or three things. I don't do all of them, right? That's the problem a lot of people have is they try to do all of them. They think that because we have all the training in here doesn't mean you should do all of them. Does that make sense? So we have a lot of free traffic. Then there's some paid traffic strategies like solo ads. If you guys want to pay for marketing, keep in mind the solo ad training is work. So sometimes people think that just because you could pay for traffic means it's better. It's not. Free traffic is technically higher quality because you're doing content marketing. Paid traffic is usually marketing to people who have no idea who you are. So on one hand, that's cool because you're marketing to people who don't know you. But on the other hand, it's also bad because then they don't know you, right? So it's like a double-edged sword. So I like free traffic because this allows people to get to know you better. Like when you do a YouTube video and post it online, people get to know you before they even become a lead. That's why these traffic strategies are so important. But then we have many members who are making sales from solo ads, but they're not making sales from solo ads because of just buying clicks. There's a difference between buying clicks and buying a solo ad. Okay, I just want to throw that out there. There's a difference. Buying clicks is trying to find the shortcut. Buying solo ads is the way to do it. So you actually have to go through the training. You actually have to download these checklists, learn how to write emails, right? Learn how to, give value. You don't just buy clicks. But anyway, so we teach all that. We teach traffic and conversions in this product. And then we have the biggest thing of this is we have what's called group coaching. Okay, group coaching. Between these 3 group coachings, we have 5 live masterminds at 11 a.m. Eastern. We do 1 Monday night mastermind at the top of the hour or at the top of the week. So on Monday night. And so that's 6 live coaching masterminds where you can ask questions. You can learn from others what they're doing for marketing. You can see us over the shoulder as we're doing our marketing. And the cost of that product, so HVA Premium is $125 a month. And again, quality. Okay. So I want to just ask you. So traffic modules alone, you can probably find that for less than $125 if you just go look. You could probably just buy like a one-time cost product. Like you could probably go somewhere and look for YouTube ranking and pay $1,000, maybe one-time cost. Or maybe you can go somewhere and buy a Facebook module for maybe $300 one-time cost. Or maybe you can go and buy a Facebook Live course where it's probably like $199 one-time cost. But if you add all these up, you're going to be paying thousands of dollars for just the traffic training alone. But the group coaching, this is where it's big. You can't just go buy group coaching for a one-time cost. You guys realize that? You can't. Like, in fact, if you just go, what can I charge for marketing group coaching? So obviously Google is probably not the best reliable resource, but I'll just throw out there, this is what people are teaching in the coaching industry, right? Okay, if you're going to do group coaching, each individual, so let's see, this means you can charge $500 per month for one-on-one coaching. You would charge about $150 per person in your group. So basically, per session, you would be about $150 per session for group coaching. So if you want to do some calculation, online calculator, here we go. Group coaching, $150 per session times 6 sessions per week, because that's what we do for our group coaching. We're looking at $900 a week for 4 weeks. $3,600 a month is what group coaching would cost if you were to pay a professional $1 million earner in the outside of HBA, someone who's made millions of dollars. You would pay about $3,600 a month outside of HBA for group coaching. Okay, that's what it's going to cost if you did that many masterminds with $1 million earner. You would pay about this per month. And does that look about right? Like, just throw out just asking you guys, have you guys seen group coaching rates? I actually paid $30,000 for one coach for a year. So let's divide that. 30,000 divided by 12, 2,500 a month. So it's pretty on par, right? So I paid 30,000 for a year for one group coaching. And I got group coaching, and I got like one-on-one session per month for that. And then one webinar per week. So think about that. I got one group webinar per week and one call with this person once per month. And that was 30 grand. So just throwing that out there, we are not going to charge you 30 grand. We're going to charge you $125 a month. Okay. So is that a quality product? Like I was comparing before, physical products, if they are charging $125 a month for a physical juice, it's not because it's worth $125, it's because it's worth $25. And it's sold for $125. That's the difference. With a digital product, we can deliver more value than it costs. See what I'm saying? And pay out 80% commissions, which is $100 per month residual income. All right, so now let's do some math calculations. If you want to make, what are your guys' goals? Type in the chat. What do you want to make per month residual income in your business? Throw out some numbers, and I'll show you what it would take to get there. So 5,000 a month. Okay, so let's take 5,000. All you got to do is take 5,000. Okay. Divide that by 120, because that's both products. You need 41, so we'll just say 42 sales of both products. Okay? So you need 42 sales of both products. Does that mean you might need to have more than 42 sales to do this? Yes, most likely. You're like, kind of the numbers company wide is about 30% to 40% upgrade to premium. So, I mean, if you're going to get 42 sales of both products, you might need to go out there and get 100 sales. Does that make sense? So just keep that in mind. We're not trying to like make it sound like it's super easy, but we just want to throw this out there because a lot of times, what does it take to make $5,000 a month in other companies? Usually, I saw one comp plan recently. It was about, it was like, what was it? 8,000 people for 2,000 a month. So you see what I'm saying? Like that's what you see out there. 8,000 for like half that income. So this is $5,000 a month. Okay. 42 for $5,000. Whereas other companies, it's literally thousands of people. Okay. So that's why we really love this compensation model, where it's 80% one level And you can also combine it with other things. So like if you have an MLM, you can be promoting that, and then you tell them to buy the funnel builder tool to build their websites, and boom, now you're making a $20 residual income enhancement to your MLM comp plan, right? So that's what's cool about our products. And then every MLM or network marketing company needs traffic too. So group coaching, so there you go. Now they've got both products. So anyway, I don't want to spend too much time on this. I know we're already past an hour. so I'll wrap up the product overview and get into some actionable steps that you guys can take right now to go get results. So the last product is the Financial Literacy Academy, and this is all financial related. So this is things like financial literacy, things that you should have learned in school, right? This is debt elimination. There's strategies in here to get rid of debt. If you have high interest debt, one of the things that I love about Paul is he brings things in perspective. Like, for example, the stock market is around 10% if you get like index funds or something like that per year interest. Real estate, he was telling me recently that 10% on your money on a real estate deal is a good thing to look for annually, right? So those are some basic numbers, 10%. So if you have debt that's 20%, 30%, more, it's actually more useful to pay that off than it is to buy real estate or stocks in the beginning. Like, think about that. Like, it makes more sense to pay off the debt than it does, because it's a guaranteed return versus a hopeful return or maybe return, right? Because sometimes the stock market crashes or something happens. You know what I mean? So at least with debt, if you're paying a 30%, like, and I was even looking it up, like I was looking up some of my credit cards that I have. I just was just curious. I was like, well, what interest rate is this credit card? And I went and I looked it up. It's 29%. The credit cards that I have are 29%. Now, if you don't have a balance, you don't pay anything on that. So that's obviously a good thing. But I was looking at what the interest rate is if I had a balance on those cards. 29%, guys. So if by paying off the credit card debt, you're at least making more, you're making 30% on your money. Like, think about that. That's 30% on your money. So that's why we teach things like debt elimination in this product. Tax strategies, of course, these are important because as you make more money, you need to keep more of it, right? You don't want Uncle Sam getting it. Then we have like how to spot scams, cool little investment strategy here, car flipping, passive profits with mobile homes. So basically, how to learn about money and get out of debt, save on taxes, and grow your money. So that's what this product's all about. It's not a marketing product, so it actually doesn't compete with any of these other ones. It's just financial literacy, exactly what the product name is, financial literacy. And it's a one-time. So the retail cost of this product is $1,000. So the retail product cost is $1,000, which would pay you $800 commission. Okay. Now we do have a one-time deal that people get when they first join. I'm not going to go into that deal because then it would be not a one-time deal, right? But just know that whatever someone costs, whatever someone pays for this product, you get 80% on it. Okay. And once you're a member, you'll know what the deal is. But it's $1,000 retail cost and it pays out an $800 commission. If someone paid, let's say, so whatever, just basically the way that the formula works is 80% of whatever someone pays is what the commissionable amount goes to the affiliate. Does that make sense, everybody? Does everyone understand the compensation plan? Super simple, one level. You get paid on products that you personally own. and whatever your affiliate pays. And we even have some options for payment plans for this. If people can't afford it right away, they can get it on a payment plan. So let's say they get it on a payment plan. Let's say the payment is $200. If the payment's $200 a month for the payment plan, then you would make 80% of 200 every month as an affiliate. Make sense? I think that's about 160 or something like that. So that's our core products. Those are the 3 core products. And then when we have a new training or a new module, guess what? We just add it to the core products. Simple stuff, guys. So anyway, if that makes sense to you guys, if you like the compensation plan, if you like the products that you see, I want to invite all the guests to get back to the person who invited you here and get signed up. And if you're on a page that has a button below the video, it's simple. Click that button, and we actually coded that page to your affiliate if they use the right link. If they didn't use the right link, then they probably won't get credit for it. But we teach people how to use the right link, and it's just in your affiliate back office. You can share that page with people and you would get credit. So that's one of the things that we do in our company is we give you marketing resources that you can use, like this page right here. And when you click that button, your sponsor or affiliate in HBA will get credit. But if you have questions, you can reach back out to whoever invited you. Just go back to the email that invited you, reply back and say, ask some questions, and we can do that. And if you have questions while I'm here on this live, type it in the comments section below, and I'll get to the questions here at the end. And if you're in the Zoom, type your questions in the Q&A box, and I'll get to those at the end as well. But anyway, that's the comp plan. That's the products, and that's how everything works. And yeah, Josh, if you have a question, type it in the Q&A box. So there's a Q&A on the Zoom room. Type it there, and I'll get to questions here in a minute. So with that being said, that's the comp plan, everything. So click the link below, get started if you're a guest. And for everyone who is already in, congrats for joining. Let's get into what you need to do next. Like, what's your first steps? So let me pull open the screen again. So as a new member, when you first get started, one of your first things, if you decide, and actually let me ask this. Who here is here in HBA? If you're here in HBA to make money with HBA and sell our 3 core products and make 80% commissions, type an 11 in the chat so I can see who's here for that. If you're here just to promote your company or product or website and not HBA, there is an option for you as well. Okay, so type like a 2 or something. So it looks like Elva, Kathy, Tammy, Mr. J, awesome. Lori, Matt, TJ, Amy. Wow, there's lots of there's lots of 11s. There's a couple 2s. So that's normal. So I'll give you guys the path, okay? The path for the affiliate program, we've laid it out pretty simply here on these 4 steps, okay? So if you log in, the best place to learn where your login is thehomebusinessacademy.com. This is just the corporate website. You click members login right here. Okay, that's the core login. You'll set up your login via email. You should get a couple emails to set up your logins. So go through that. If you ever have an issue, ask Sage. Sage is on the bottom of the corner of every website. Right here, I need login help. Okay, Sage will give you a video on how to handle your login issues. Got it? The live event schedule's here. Again, we do 13 live masterminds a week. So get your schedule there. Sage has all the answers. Okay, so that's one cool thing about our company is we invested in Sage to be able to answer easy, quick questions that, you don't have to wait on answers from your sponsor. You could just ask it Sage and then you'll get quick answers. Okay. So if you're wanting to build the affiliate program, I would start with HBA Quick Start and do all 4 steps. Okay. Now there's about 7 videos on this quick start. So just keep that in mind. Take your time. Okay. Take your time. Go through each one. Do the steps as we talk about them. Don't skip steps. If you've already done a step, then you move on to the next one. You don't do the step twice. Does that make sense? So if it says load up your website and it's already in your funnel builder, then you don't need to load up your website. Make sense? You move on to the next part. So that's my advice is go through these steps, take your time. If it takes you a full day to do this, do it. It's about 3 hours of content. But just remember, a part-time job is 4 hours a day. Right? I just want you guys to realize that. A part-time job is 4 hours a day. So just because it takes 3 hours to get through the affiliate quick start, that means it's less than a part-time job on one day. And you don't even have to do the quick start ever again. You do it once, right? So it's not like a part-time job you have to do 4 hours a day for the rest of your life. It's 4 hours one time, right? So just want to keep that in mind. This is a business, not a job. It's a business, not a job. Every business requires setup. If a business tells you that it's all done for you and it doesn't require setup, they're probably hiding something from you. They're lying, or it's going to cost 10 grand or 20 grand. You know what I mean? Because they're going to do it for you, but someone's going to do it regardless. Someone has to set it up. If they're selling you done for you stuff, it's probably a high ticket program that's $20,000 and somebody is doing it. They're paying somebody an hourly wage to set up the system for you. And it's coming out of your pocket. Okay. Or you could just set it up yourself for free by going through this training. Okay. So again, 7 videos, about 3 hours of content. It could take you a day to get through this. It could take you 3 hours at the minimum to get through it, but you only have to do the affiliate fast start one time. And then when you get to step 4, we talk about traffic, right? So that's where it's all about getting traffic to your funnel. So I'd watch this entire video and go through there. But after that, you're going to graduate to traffic, which is obviously HBA Premium. So once you've done the affiliate fast start, I would hang out in HBA Premium and our live masterminds like a hawk. Okay. Like that's your next step. So is everybody clear on the affiliate side of things? Affiliate fast start, then hang out in HBA Premium and our live masterminds at that point. And that's where you go for guidance. You can skip everything else. You don't need any of this other stuff. In fact, you probably don't even need the Financial Literacy Academy training until you're making money. It's good to buy it when you get the discount, but you can go through it on your own time. But if you're wanting to get fast results, Affiliate Zone, Premium, once you start making money, start learning where to put it. You know what I mean? Start learning how to get rid of the debt. Start learning how to invest it. You see what I'm saying? That's kind of the flow. You can still buy this product at a discount when you first join and just let it sit there because it's lifetime access. It's not a monthly fee for FLA. But anyway, that is the guidance there for affiliates, Affiliate Zone, then marketing and coaching. That's the formula there. Then, if you're here just to build your own funnels, you go to HBA Funnel Builder Academy, and these first 3 steps here are just kind of foundational, getting plugged into the groups, getting plugged into the community, things like that, our texting list, etc. Then the funnel builder setup. This is like a one-time thing. You don't have to do this, all the time. So this is just like your domain name, and you do these 3 steps in the affiliate fast start as well. So they kind of overlap. Whatever path you go on, you're going to be doing this setup. Okay. So I just have it in 2 different spots. For affiliates, you're going to already have that done. For people who are just using the funnel builder or whatever thing you're selling, you also need to go through the setup at least one time. Once you have everything set up, then right here is where you learn how to use the builder. In fact, this very first training, creating your funnels and pages, this goes over a strategy to use to promote that I have literally used to promote every affiliate product I've ever been a part of. So if you're selling something else, this is the strategy I've used. I've sold MLMs with this strategy. I've sold affiliate products with this strategy. I've sold lots of things with this one strategy. Okay. So this is the overview of the strategy that I personally use to promote other things. And then the how to is video two. So like how to actually create the pages and stuff. So I would go through that training as a foundation if you're trying to promote other things. Just keep in mind the affiliate zone shows you how to do HBA's affiliate program more clear than this video. This video is a generic to promoting anything. Does that make sense? So I personally prefer specific training versus generic. But in the product, we need to be generic because there's people in here promoting tons of different things. Does that make sense? But at least you get more specifics in the affiliate zone. Like specifically, here's how you promote HBA, right? This one's more how to promote whatever the heck you want. Okay. So just remember that it's more of a generic thing than it is a specific. So if you're doing the affiliate program, do the affiliate zone. Okay. If you're doing something else, you could do this. Now you could still go through this to learn about the funnel builder a little bit more if you want. It's just keeping that in mind. Okay. But anyway, that's it on our overview. I think I pretty much covered everything. So then the last part is, let's see, Q&A. And yeah, so let's do that. Unless, Paul, if you have anything, I know you're kind of on the road probably, but do you want to come out and share anything if you are here? If not, we can do some Q&A. Let's see here. Actually, let me open it up real quick. Is there any affiliates in here that want to share something about HBA that maybe I didn't cover that you guys love? Unmute, come on out, and then we can do some Q&A. So I see some questions that are popping in. So any affiliates want to come out? Well, there's Mr. Paul. I see you.
Hey, can you hear me and see me?
Yep.
I'm wearing a different uniform. I was in a t-shirt. Now I'm in a tie and a shirt. So yeah, we've got a church function going on this morning. So we're loading the family into the car and taking a trip. But yeah, thank you for your service, Mike. Awesome, introduction and overview. I got an email from one of our affiliates this morning, and I just wanted to read that. He said, when I sent out an email today letting people know that we crossed 4 million in commissions paid. We sent off a donation on behalf of our community to help feed 14,311 days of meals to kids in need throughout the world. That's another thing that we do is we take a portion of all the revenue we bring in and donate it to Feed My Starving Children. And so now we're up to 239,970 days of meals provided to kids in need by our community, which is really, really exciting. And so I sent out this email and Nick said, that's so awesome. I'm so glad that we are a community on the rise. And I am very proud to be a part of a community with great integrity and honesty. As a matter of fact, we talked about that on the mastermind the other day, about the hype and making false claims about earnings. Thank you for always maintaining such high standards and honor. Thank you for truly serving people with heart and true intentions. So that's from Nick Romani. I thought that was a great comment. And also, just to highlight, one of the things that we really want to do is we want to help people build freedom, which is residual income, disconnect your time from your money. And also, we want to do it in ways where we're all really, really proud of what we're doing. And that can't be said about, every type of way to grow an income out there in the world. I've been in businesses before where I was really excited when I got started. And then as time wore on, I became less excited and less proud of what was happening and the way things were being promoted. And one of the things that I love about the overview today, Mike, is you just told the truth. You just said, here's the truth about what we have and how it can help people. And And I've always thought, how great would it be to have something so good that all you have to do is tell the truth about it, and it's exciting enough that people like it and want to do it. And HBA has kind of been an experiment with that theory. Like, can we create something so good that all we have to do is tell the truth and people will like it? And that's what we've got, and it's so cool, you know. Gandhi said the truth will never damage a cause that is just. So we really believe in being truthful. We believe in not, you know, pushing people, coming up with some elaborate, you know, complicated, persuasive webinar where we say anything and everything we can to get people to join right now before the clock hits zero. You know, there's a time and a place for that, sure. But I just love that we get to do what we love. We get to feel good about it while we do it. It fits perfectly into, you know, really anyone's lifestyle. And it's something that's both profitable and rewarding on a financial level, but also on a soul level. So that's what I'll say. And I'm here to, you know, help answer questions. But thanks for letting me speak for a moment. And again, thank you so much, Mike, for everything you do, and for everyone, for you guys being here. Thank you so much. Back to you.
Thank you, Paul. Appreciate it. Even on the road, he's here serving and guiding, and I love it. And yeah, thank you for bringing back up Feed My Starving Children. That's we were able to donate over 14,000 meals today or yesterday. 14,000 meals. How cool is that? Like, one of our live events that we did was 17,000 meals for the entire live event. And that was with all the ticket proceeds. We did that in 1 month, almost that in 1 month, just from your guys' production as affiliates. How cool is that? Like, as the company grows, we have that's one thing. We call it's a profit share. So we take a percentage of the revenue HBA brings in and we give it to Feed My Starving Children. So as you guys promote HBA, that number grows. Isn't that cool? So that number gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger every single time we grow as a company. Your product purchase and you promoting contributes to feeding more hungry kids in the world. I want you guys to realize that. And that is a pretty cool thing that a lot of companies don't do. You know, if they do it, then it's usually small, small amounts, or one time, like they'll go to an event and do a fundraiser or something. Like, we actually have it built into the compensation plan. It's not a compensation plan for affiliates, but it's a compensation plan for Feed My Starving Children. Like, it's built into our comp plan. Is that pretty cool or what? So it's our company profit share. All right, so let's do some questions. I know we're already an hour and a half in, so I don't want to keep you guys too long on a Saturday morning. So let's just jump right into questions. I know we can talk everything cool about HBA all day long, right? All of us. But yeah, let's cover some of these questions. So Abdallah asked, what if someone buys the FLA for 500 without their affiliate sales link? It's fine if someone's already a member underneath you, then we manually check all upgrades every Wednesday and make sure they're tagged to you. So if someone buys any of the upgrades, so if they buy premium later or if they buy FLA later and they're not tagged to you initially, we do we call it a sponsor check. So we check the whole database, we run a report, and if someone's not tagged, we see who their sponsor is and then we tag them. Does that make sense? So every Wednesday before we pay out commissions on Thursday, we do what's called a sponsor check, making sure everybody's tagged to the right person. Because sometimes that happens, like with affiliate cookies, you never know what's going to happen. Someone using, you know, someone else's link or testing links. Like, we've had this happen before where someone like logged out of their account, started testing their own links, right? All over the place. And then when they upgraded, they got tagged to themselves, right? And so again, Wednesday, we go through and untag them from themselves and give it to their sponsor. You know what I mean? So that sometimes happens with affiliate cookies. There's no way around it. So especially when we're using a third-party affiliate software. that we don't control. But we make sure everybody's tagged correctly every Wednesday. All right. Good question there. Amy says, will you do a class on what a funnel is exactly and how to use them? I'm starting to get it, but I have been watching the videos over and over. Exciting and scary. Scary because I don't know the idea of what I'm doing. So I know funnel, the word funnel might actually, maybe it's intimidating at first, but really let me just walk through what a funnel is briefly. Basically, I want you to think of a funnel, like see how there's like this little triangle, right? That's like a funnel. So basically, a funnel is kind of like just different steps, right, in the process. So for example, we have a simple funnel because it's right here. This is a capture page. This is the first step of the funnel. So a capture page is just a page on the internet that grabs their attention and asks for their name and email. So that's the first step in the funnel. Maybe gives them a little bit of information, yada, yada. And then once someone puts their name and their email in, it might go to a broken link. Let me make sure this funnel is connected to something real quick. Okay, so it's going, so let me just, yeah, we'll just do that. So this funnel is not complete, but basically when you go through the fast start, you end up setting this up and making it work. So you'll make the funnel work through the fast start steps. So basically setting it up just requires you connecting a domain to the funnel builder, putting an autoresponder in this form, you know what I mean? Like like get response, for example, connecting it to a list, right? So you're kind of just like setting up the funnel, right? Once it's all set up, now this is the way the funnel flows. There's a capture page. That's the first step in the funnel. Then when someone puts in their name and email and click submit, now they get redirected
$5 business because just 2 sales can put you into profit for life. Step number 2 is to get you to $100,000.
Next step in the funnel. Does that make sense? So basically, this is the sales page. So it's a simple funnel because that's it. There's a capture page and a sales page. That's it. It's a 2-page funnel. Now there's an advanced funnel, which is adding a separate page in between it, right? It just depends on your preference. So like, for example, so this sales page, when they click on this, yes, I want in, or they click on, yes, I want access for 25. Now they're going to the third page in the funnel, which is the checkout page where they buy the product. And then the last page, once they submit their form and they buy from you, then they go to what's called a thank you page. I don't know what the page is though, so I'd have to look it up. But basically it's just a thank you page where it's like, hey, thank you for your order. Go here to set up your system type of thing. Does that make sense? So that's a funnel from A to Z. It starts with a capture page, goes to the sales page, goes to the checkout page, and then goes to the thank you page, thanking them for purchasing. And that is just a fancy word it's just a website on the internet. Like funnel is just basically a flow, I guess you can call it. Does that make sense? So you can create as many flows as you want, as many funnels as you want. It's like, for example, if you wanted to get advanced, like you can come in here and click on funnels over here. You can, what's called you can click at add new step page. And then there's like under the thank you bridge pages, you can grab this page right here. And we'll just call this bridge page. Okay. And I can click add. And now you can edit this and you can put like your image here. So you can, put your image there. Thank you for grabbing the all-in-one business, right? website, or I'll just say info is waiting for you. Check your email from you, right? From Mike Hobbs. And then you put your email, right? Your email, whatever it is. And then you just come down here, maybe put your image there as well. Or you don't have to put the image here. You know what I mean? Like you could do whatever. You could take a picture of whatever you're giving them. So you can take a picture of the all-in-one business or logo or something and put that there. I'm just giving you an example of how you could create a page, you know what I mean? So like something like that, you know, like so then there's you with your name. And then so the only thing now you have is you would just edit this little text here, and then this button, this would go to the sales page. So basically this page here, but your affiliate link for it. And then you would put that here, right? Let's see. Yeah, so same tab, select and save. And so now you've added a page to the funnel. Now, so what you could do is now you can go back here and move that up right underneath your capture page, and then go to your capture page. And instead of sending them directly to the sales page here, now you send them to your other step in the funnel. So you click funnel bridge page instead. And so now you've added a step in the funnel. So that now if I go to this funnel, now I have a capture page, Mike, submit. There you go. Thank you for grabbing the all-in-one business. Details on how access below. So you said you send them an email. So in your autoresponder, you make sure you send them an email to the all-in-one sales page. And then this says like a little bit of thing here. You can put a video here if you want. I'd actually put the video probably right here. Like put a video just saying how excited you are about the all-in-one business, right? And then you can just like, then they click here, check it out. And now they go to the sales
While
page.
creating income while you're not working. And because the
So you see how I modified the funnel a little bit? It's advanced. That's more an advanced. You don't have to do that. But does that make a little bit more sense of what a funnel is? Like you're literally just flowing people through a process. You know, one website to the next, to the next, to the next, to the next. And so anyway, I just wanted to throw that out there just so you can kind of understand the flow of what a funnel is. And did you guys see how easy that was to create a page in the funnel builder? like that's pretty easy, wasn't it? Like I literally just clicked, typed the little things, and boom, you got an extra page in your funnel, you know? All right. So funnels are what actually what's cool is you're not selling funnels. Okay. I want you guys to realize that funnels are one of our core products, like the funnel builder, but that's not what you're selling. Like you're selling what people want. So like, for example, if someone wants to make money from home, you send them to the all-in-one sales page. Makes sense? Like it doesn't talk about a funnel builder. It just talks about making money from home. You see what I mean? Like that happens to be the product that's in the products, but you're not actually selling that product. Now, if someone is building their own business and they want to build websites for their business, then that's when you would send them to a different affiliate link. You would send them to like your funnel builder affiliate link, which goes to like this page instead. It looks like this, where we give a quick demo for this to load. So like I give a demo of the funnel builder, how to use it. It's an actual sales page for the funnel builder tool itself. So this would be more for someone who has a business that's looking to build a website. You would send them this. You wouldn't send them the all-in-one page, because then this would sell them the funnel builder. And you have this in your Samcart affiliate back office. It's just a link you send them to. But this goes over the funnel builder tool. And in that case, this page is selling funnels. Does that make sense? So this is a different page you can use. It's an option. Now, if you want to just if someone's interested in making money from home, you use your all-in-one offer. Because
a year
this
for work that you did one time. Ask any of the
offer is all about making $20 and $100 monthly residual commissions. It's not, hey, check out this funnel builder tool. You see what I mean? Like, it's more about making an income. It just happens to be the first core product is a funnel builder, but that's not the focus of the page. So I think having a two-path approach, find a need. So if someone's looking to make money, you use the all-in-one page. If someone's looking to build websites, you use the funnel builder page. So have a two-prong approach. Most people, personally, I like to work with people that want to make money because they're more hungry. Whereas someone who just wants to build a website, they already have a business that they're excited about. Usually they're just going to be a customer, and customers are usually more work. I'll just throw out there. They usually require more time because they're all about using the product and how do I do this? How do I do that? How do I do this? How do I do that? How do I do this? And you end up spending hours and hours and hours with customers. Whereas people who want to make money usually just use the done for you stuff that we give them, and it requires less work. So if you want to build freedom from home, I would focus on the people who want to make money from home versus specifically people just wanting to use the funnel builder. Personally, nothing wrong with that. It's just a personal preference, if that makes sense. All right. Okay. Question from Josh. So basically, if you pay the $25 and you get a 2-week free trial of the premium. Yeah, so that's one cool thing about the all-in-one offer is we give people the premium product for 2 weeks for free. So they can get into the traffic training, the coaching for 2 weeks. And I would recommend, Josh, going to the masterminds during your 2-week trial and getting some, exposure to what we do on a daily basis, because that's really where a lot of the value and premium is going through the masterminds, being able to ask questions, things like that. So take advantage of your 2-week free trial if that's what you want to do. But yeah, if you have any questions after that, like if you don't want to continue the trial, that's totally fine. But what you do is you just go log into the back office. So again, if you ever get lost, you just go to thehomebusinessacademy.com, click members login, and then every page in the funnel or every page in the back office, there's this little chat box at the bottom. You click it, and then you just ask Sage whatever you want. So if you want to say like cancel trial or something, you can cancel your product by going to this page. Keep in mind. Yeah. So anyway, you get the point. Like Sage can answer your questions instantly on that question. So if you ever need to cancel, you ever need to do anything, just ask Sage the question, and Sage will directly direct you to wherever you need to go and how to do it. So we've built that in to make it easier for sponsors, because now people don't have to go to their sponsor to get simple questions like that answered. And so just go to the back office, click on Sage, ask your question there. Simple, keep it specific, and you'll get the answer you need. And you'll be able to get rid of the trial offer if you don't want to continue. So hopefully that makes sense. Let's see. In HBA domains, that's a separate website. That's for your domain name, and you usually pay for a year on your domain name. But you would have to contact HBA domains support for domain support. But I wouldn't cancel your domain because that is your website, right? So that's not the trial to premium. That's your actual website. So I would definitely keep that. All right, Elva asks, Your current website now was blocked. Not sure what you mean by blocked. All right. You might have to get a screenshot or something, Josh. The main all-in-one biz funnel we created, I saw a thank you page after it and some other page, 2 total. Are they attached to the funnel or do people see it? So the thing with the funnels, guys, is you are the one that's creating them and attaching them where they need to be. So if you see multiple pages in your funnel builder like this, like I have a whole bunch in here because I was just doing a test. This is like a test funnel. But you might see a couple other pages in here, but nothing is connected unless you connect it. So, for example, this all-in-one page, in the fast start, we teach you to connect the form to your affiliate link. Make sense? So that's where the funnel ends at that point. It's done after the first page because you've now connected it to an outside page, an affiliate link. So it's a one-page funnel, basically, in your funnel builder. And it's not connected to anything at that point. Now, if I connect it to one of my other pages in the funnel, like that, like I did earlier, now it's a 2-page funnel. So now I've connected the dots. So I've connected this page to this page. And so now I need to make sure this page is connected to something, right? So I'd connected this button to the sale to my affiliate link, right? So now that's where the funnel ends. Because now it's outside, it's connected to an outside website at that point. So now in my funnel builder, it's a 2-page funnel and it's done, right? Now you can separate them. So if you have multiple, so this is a generic capture page for maybe a different business that I'm doing. And then I would connect this form to whatever affiliate link that other business is. And now that's a 1-page funnel as well inside my funnel builder. And it's not connected to this one, these two, because I've already connected those dots. If you want to create what's called section labels, you click add new steps section label, and I can name this other business, and this just makes it so it's organized better. You can do that. See? So you got your first funnel there, then other business funnel there, and then you can have multiple. So just an example, I'll show you how I have mine set up. I have like the 3K per month funnel up here. I've got a social media funnel here. I got 21 video ideas funnel here. I got the 4G checklist here, all-in-one business. I've got footer pages, follow-up pages, team bonuses. You see what I'm saying? Like I have a whole bunch of different funnels just built in. So in one funnel area. So that's just the way that I personally have mine set up, but you connect the dots. So if you see those other 2 pages in there, you probably want to go through a training on how to use that specific funnel if you want to use it, which I think you're talking about the escape plan funnel. So that would be in the affiliate zone training. So if you go to specifically affiliate zone, and then there's some done for you funnels down here. There's one that says escape plan all in one. And so this video walks through doing that other funnel. So you'll just need to make sure to go through this training if you want to use that other one. But we did preload a couple in your back office. It's just the foundational pieces. It's not set up yet, if that makes sense. So you have to go through the setup if you want to set them up. All right. Thanks for the question. My old funnel page has the old total commissions paid out. Yeah, so one trick. Okay. So this is just a trick. If you ever want to update your funnel, so let's go to the other one. My tester funnel. Okay, so for example, this one's the older commission. Oh no, that's a newer one. Let's see if there's a. No, that's not one. Nope, that's not one. But anyway, so let me just show you one thing you could do. let's say you have this page and then it's the older version of this right here, you could just leave this top part alone because that's already set up and connected. So what you could do is you could add the new one. So just click add new step page, go down to the all-in-one and add the capture page again, but just name it like delete later or something, right? And click add. And then I'll add the newest version of the page. And then all you have to do is, so here's a block right here. Here's a block right here. And then this third block, you hover over block, click copy widget. And that copies everything in this block. And then what you do is you go to your other all-in-one funnel, the one that's live and connected to everything. Go down 1, 2, 3, and then delete this block. So you click delete. And now you don't have that proof block there now, right? Come up to this copied widget and drag that container that you copied from the other page right underneath. And boom, now you have the updated version and everything is still connected. So the problem if you, so the reason you don't want to just use this new page that you loaded is because this is not connected to anything. Like this form, none of your settings are connected. So you only want this block right here. You don't want to mess with this stuff up here. So that's how you would do that. Does that make sense? So, and then I would just delete that other one that says delete later. Just click on the gear, delete, delete. So you're basically only loading it in there for that one block. All right. Okay, some other pages connected. Okay, ticket. So Royston says can't access my funnel builder. Okay, so you'll just have to wait on support for that. The weekends are a little slower, like Friday, Saturday, Sunday. A little bit slower on support, but it'll probably be done by Monday morning for sure, unless I know that they check them on the weekends, so maybe they'll bust through them at least once over the weekend. But just remember that the weekend tickets are a little bit slower. So I would just if you don't have an answer by Monday night, then there's a problem, right? Maybe reach out again. But you should have an answer by then. I think they usually try to get the tickets done within 24 hours, even over the weekends, but they just don't check them all day. It's like more of like once a day type of thing. So just keep that in mind on the weekend. All right. Kathy asks, why would you add the capture page? The reason why I added the capture page is so I can get that block, the new version of the page. Because some people wanted the new voicemail and the new numbers and stuff like that. So, because there might be an older version of the page that shows like 80,000 or something in commissions, whereas now it's like a lot higher. And then the 225 number for the meals is updated as well. So yeah, we try to keep those pages updated for all new people. But if you've loaded a page in your funnel builder, it doesn't get the updates automatically. So only new people would get the updated versions. But we do our best to keep the pages updated for at least new folks. All right. Well, that was the questions there. Let me just see if there's anything else in the chat, and then we can call it a wrap. We usually cut this off at 2 hours, no matter what. Okay. Fun question. Where the heck is Geo? He's right there on the screen. Right there. Where you at, Geo? Someone's asking.
Who asked for me?
They just said, "Where is Geo
Somebody asked for me. I've been on here the whole time.
at?" Nice. Cool. All right. Bill says you can also make separate. Oh, the background. Okay. So you in the tropics? Nice. Yeah, I think he's using a Zoom background. It's a fake background. It's probably your room, right? Like your office. He has a tropical island office.
I now have to live on the beach. It's exciting. I need the sun in the background.
Nice. Yeah, Zoom has some pretty good technology. You know, it makes it more look realistic. You know.
So all you do is go to that up arrow where it says stop video at, and then you go to virtual backgrounds, and then you could select the virtual background. So
Nice.
it makes it look really cool.
Cool. All right. So with that, let me just double check any other. Bill Darton says the funnel is a tool used to sell a product or service. A carpenter doesn't sell hammers and saws. A landscaper doesn't sell lawnmowers. Yeah, good points. So yes, one thing that you can also look at is the funnel builder tool. Not everybody needs a funnel builder tool, just throwing that out there. So that's kind of why I like to lead with the income opportunity, because the funnel builder tool is a tool that business owners need, especially home-based business owners, because you need a website to market your business, right? So think about this from a logical standpoint. So let's say you're talking to someone who does not need a funnel. They don't have a business. They don't have maybe they do have a business. They already have a website. They don't want another website, right? So you might be talking to someone that doesn't need a funnel. So it wouldn't make sense to lead with a funnel in that situation. But a lot of times these business owners are sick of working 80 hours a day or a week, and they want to make some extra money on the side. The 80% residual commission model is a model that someone can win their freedom a lot faster. So what they do is you lead with the income opportunity. You talk about the residual income opportunity, and then they join, and now they need a funnel. Think about that for a second. They didn't need a funnel before, but now that they've joined you and started an online business, now they need a funnel. So you literally just created demand for the funnel builder. They didn't need one before, and now they do. So, because they joined an affiliate marketing business, and an affiliate marketing business needs a funnel builder. So, by selling the all-in-one digital business, you are literally creating demand for the funnel builder product. Now they need a funnel builder. And so, and anything they ever sell in the future, let's say you get them hooked on affiliate marketing, they need a funnel for that too. They need a funnel to sell other things. So now you've got them hooked on a product that they didn't need before, but now they do need, and they'll need for the rest of their life. See what I mean? So it's kind of a cool way of creating demand for a product that they didn't need before. And then once they have a funnel, what do they need after that? Traffic. They didn't need traffic before, but now they need traffic. So now you've created demand for the second product. Now that they're making $100,000 a year, no guarantees, obviously, see average earnings, but now that they're making a lot of money, where they need to learn how to pay off their debt and save on taxes. And so now you create a demand for the Financial Literacy Academy. So you see what I'm saying? Like, you literally, this person came to you that had no idea what the products were, had no need for any of the products, and now you created them needing a website, and now they need traffic, and now they need to save money on taxes, and boom, and get out of debt, and now they own all three products in HBA, and they love all three products, and they're happy customers for the rest of their life. See what I mean? You went from nothing to complete all in. So It's kind of it's a really cool business model. All right, so we're at the 2-hour mark. We're just going to cut it off. We don't like to go past 2 hours. That's kind of like our so depending on how many questions is how long these masterminds go usually. So we like to keep it to an hour, and then we do questions, and then however long that goes. But at the 2-hour mark, that's where we draw the line. So, but anyway, I appreciate everybody for showing up. You guys are amazing. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for being a part of HBA. Thank you for all your contributions to Feed My Starving Children. I really want you guys to realize that every single one of you on this Zoom is contributing to that number growing every month. As you pay for your products, as you sell the products, you are contributing to growing that number, and we are making a difference. We are literally making a difference in the world. And that's one goal that we have in HBA. So yeah, could you go buy a funnel builder somewhere else? Probably. There's lots of them out there. But you can make an impact here buying our funnel builder. You can make a residual income here buying our funnel builder. You can be a part of a community that cares using our funnel builder. You can use any funnel builder you want, but you're going to lose a lot of that other stuff, right? So if you care about residual income, community, making a difference in the world, putting people first, having quality, simplicity, all these different values that we believe in HBA. If you care about any of that, you'll buy our funnel builder over someone else's. Does that make sense? So with that, thank you all for being you. Thank you for being a part of HBA. Make it a wonderful week. And we will be back here on Monday. Again, if you're a guest, click on the link below, get started. And if you're here already as a member, thank you for being and supporting our company. And we'll see you guys on our next mastermind, which is Monday. So I'm going to unmute the lines, and we will see you on Monday. Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks, Mike.
Bye.
Bye.
We'll see you later.
Thanks, Mike.
Thank you all for coming.
Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, Mike.